Modesto Metro Conference. Going to be good this year. Best team in there, I think, is going to be Enoch. I got him ranked pretty high in my rankings, I know. But I like that quarterback they have, Sean Munoz. He's my sophomore player of the year last year. They're coming back. They're going to have him do a little bit of pistol. He's a kid who needs the ball in his hands as often as possible, even if he hands it out. They got a couple smaller running backs, Colton DeHart and McCoy Kent. It's going to be interesting to see size-wise if they can stay healthy. Enoch's do a real good job in the backfield with Munoz handing the ball off. He's got a real nice deep throw. It's going to be interesting to see how he's worked on his short passing game. Strength last year, going deep down the sideline. When it came down to more of the intermediate routes, he needs to do some work there. I think he's been busy in the off season. Saw him a little bit in the summertime, like what I saw there. That Gregory High, 3-7 last year, but the Jags have nice talent back. Great JV team coming up. They're 8-1. Tyler Janet's a great student, 4.0, takes all the right classes. He comes up in one of those running spots. They've got Alex Labanon back from last year. That's going to give him 2 good running backs. Quarterback, Tanner Godot. If the name sounds familiar, it should. Former Davis High coach, Brad Godot. This is his son coming up. He's a junior. He's going to be throwing more than he did last year, but the Jags, they're still going to be a running team. After that, I think we're going to see Downey in there. Aaron Zwollen's gone, I know. Knights have a huge offensive line. Jeremy Ploss says his offensive line will average 270. They're going to go with Logan Cody at quarterback. This is going to be a very different team than what you've seen ever under Downey. You're going to see more running. You got some backs with that big line. They don't have the throw that they've had in the past, but when they do throw, love this guy. Tristan Best. Nice tall kid, 6'2", 6'3", great hands. He got some meat on his bones. I saw him at some camps, ran nice routes, wasn't afraid to go across the middle, even when there was some contact. They've also got Michael Falapuano. Now there's a mouthful. Those 2 kids on the receiver spots, I think they're going to make Logan Cody an even better quarterback. The question is this: Cody got hurt the last 2 years as a quarterback. It's crucial for the Knights that Cody stays. Modesto High got a new coach in Richie Alkire. I loved his offense over at Bayer. I like this even more though. That Bayer team he had a couple years ago won a playoff game. They're all offense during the season, giving up lots of points. Middle of the season, he adapted, changed it around, took some of that pressure off the defense. I like a coach that steps in and can realize, hey, it's time to change something right now and isn't afraid to do it in the middle of the season as well. Going into the season though, Panthers, they're going to spread the field out there. They got the Collins twins, Lavelle and LaShawn. Lavelle played last year. LaShawn, knee injury. Supposedly they're both back, both playing healthy. The key here though is going to be Tiki Tonga. Physically, he's going to remind you a little bit of that Merced quarterback, Tyrone Williams. Tall kid, nice arm. Going to have to work on his accuracy some. I love to see him throw the deep ball. The outs, the more the precision ones, it's going to be interesting to see how the Panthers react to that in this new spread, no huddle. They're going to try to push that fast tempo. I want to tire at the defense. And if there's one trend we're seeing this year, it's a faster tempo. Oakdale went to it a couple years ago. Pittman's done some of it. Buhat Colony has done some of it. Some guys get up there and want to snap the ball as fast as they can. Other guys just get up there and wait. The key is you want to keep that defense on the field so they get tired out. After Modesto, you got Bayer, you got Davis, you got Johansson. And Johansson, no JV team this year. Not enough kids. Only had 6 or 8 sophomores. Most of those kids go up to the varsity. The decision was this: do you bring up your 35 freshmen, make them play sophomore against larger kids, demoralize them, or keep them together? Coach Grant Genesi, great decision, decided to go with the freshman team, forego JV for a year. That means next year he should have 30, 35 kids coming up, kind of create that JV team. It's important to give your freshmen some success, especially when you're having to rebuild a program like they are at Johansson. Bayer, tell you what, I'll pick them to finish 5th. Caleb Salfeld, his sister, Milena Salfeld, great pitcher for the Patriots. She's back playing softball for Ohio State, so you know they got bloodlines there. Salfeld, going to be receiver, defensive back. They're going to go with a sophomore quarterback over at Bayer, Nick Trujillo. He's going to run Coach Davis. Yeah, lost so many kids to Gregory. That really gutted their athletic program. Chris Cloud's over there. He's in his 3rd year, having to do a lot of work, having to kind of recruit kids out. They've had a tough time drawing freshmen to that campus. They're going to the West Coast offense this year. Now you know this much. At least the Spartans are going to have some fun. If you're going to struggle, if you're trying to rebuilding, it's important to kind of inject some fun into that game. Keep those kids motivated. Not so much this year, but look for Davis next year, especially if they can start getting back those freshmen that they're losing to Gregorian. Like the shirt? Hey, if you see us Friday night in this shirt, give us a shout out. We'll give you a tip of the hat.